Hi, I'm Lisa with OESD.
And I'm Liz with OESD.
And we are so excited that you're here for the 2026 July spree release of our new designs for this month. I am super excited. And Liz, I'm so excited that you're here.
I'm really excited to be here.
And why don't you tell our friends what it is that you do here at OESD?
Sure. So I am the long arm artist. For those of you that maybe love to quilt or have a long arm machine or know people who have a long arm machine, I design designs for computerized long arm machines as well as for print at home options. So that's essentially my job. Is I'm kind of the one-stop shop where we sew out samples as well as like designing them. So that's like I'm wearing one of my creations here. Yes,
yeah,
it's a lot of fun. So that's more or less what I do. Is I'm the long arm artist.
We have 10 collections that we're going to get through today. I'm going to see if I can remember all 10 of them in rapid fire. We have Basic Applique Shapes, Late Afternoon on the Farm by Thomas Kinkade. You definitely want to watch that. We have Lucky Bag Charms. That's going to be our Project Plus design. We have our Gingerbread Alphabet, Split Seam Lace, Flurries and Bells Quilting, Spruce by Sharon, Holland, Year-Round Trucks by Taylor Shannon. Next up is Jolly Holly Applique. And finally, last but not least, our spree exclusive, which we have every month. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to just dive right in, and somewhere we've got right here our Basic Applique Shapes. This is a really exciting collection. We at OESD, this is sort of a bonus. We looked back through our library and we noticed that we have a little bit of a hole, and we've had customers ask us to beef up our Basic Shapes Applique. We have a triangle with blanket stitch and a star and a shield. We have an oval, a square. You'll notice that these are beautiful with a blanket stitch around them.
Yes, they are. I really like that.
They're good size. Look at that rectangle. We have a triangle. We have a heart. We have a circle. And we have like a banner.
Oh, that one's nice.
And then we have it with satin stitch. So we have the blanket stitch. Now we have our satin stitch. So we have our star and triangle. Here's our shield again.
Yep.
That I don't even know how many are in there.
I wasn't counting. Maybe I should have.
No. The other thing that I really like about the satin stitch is that you can actually make this into a patch.
Yes.
That's our fill in the library collection. Next we have our tiling scene. So excited. It's another Thomas Kinkade.
And I absolutely love Thomas Kinkade. I just think his work is so beautiful and so intricate.
So some of the things that I found really, really pretty that the digitizers just did a phenomenal job is the upper tree canopy.
Yes.
And farms are so American, right? They're like universal from Northern California to Maine. Like I can just see this farm in any number of states.
And you know, this is very reminiscent, to me at least, of like Norman Rockwell. Like I love just that Americana artistry of like capturing like this, the hopefulness of like the American spirit. And I feel like Thomas Kinkade does a really good job of that, especially with his landscape, just because of how beautifully diverse like the states are, like from coast to coast. But this is so, I just love how much the barn sticks out without like overtaking the scene, and the cute little pumpkin in this corner here.
Yeah, there are actually 4 sets of animals in this picture.
Okay. I see the turkey.
Right, we have the turkeys. 4, maybe I have 3.
There's cattle?
Cattle?
A horse or a mule?
Maybe 2.
Yeah, maybe 2. And is that a dog?
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, I did. I got 4. I was like, I thought I counted 4. But it took me a little while to find them all because there's so much to look at.
Yes.
So that was Late Afternoon on the Farm by Thomas Kinkade. Next up, we have our Lucky Bag Charms. These are so fun. So this one is actually an inspiration piece from this one, showing that you can change out the colors and make it whatever you want. And then you just add a simple ring or clip and you can hook it to whatever you want. Our colleague Lauren made this beautiful, I'll give you that.
Oh, that is so darling.
Yep, she used King Star metallic thread on the shamrocks. And then she used felt right here, our OESD felt and our lace applique from a previous month. But what I love about this is I could see this for like St. Patrick's Day, or if you have a party for the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
And this one really does remind me of the Kentucky Derby.
Oh yeah, that one's fun. I like this one too. I love the just the simplicity of it because it's pretty seasonal, even though clearly it could be construed for spring. But like there's something about it that's just very universal, and I love something that looks universal that I don't have to switch out every season.
So that is our lucky bag charms.
Yes.
And you can find more information on this at the OESD Learning Center, and we'll have that link down here.
Perfect.
Next up, we have our alphabet, which is our gingerbread alphabet. The nice thing about this is it is not applique, so that is just traditional embroidery. It's so yummy. I feel like we could eat these gingerbread.
Yes, and just like the shading as well, you can see it going from light to dark.
Yes, and I'm going to sort of zoom through the alphabet to show that there's more than just the alphabet. So we have all the numbers, and then that's not even all, there's more. Our ampersand sign and our hashtag, some math symbols. It is not an A to Z file format, it's just a traditional embroidery style.
Perfect, yep.
And it is so festive. So that is our gingerbread alphabet. Next up, we are going to have our split seam lace.
Oh.
Our split seam appliques were so popular, but we didn't have any lace. And I love this collection. There's 4 designs for helping to elevate a blouse or a top or even a skirt. Oh. So there's 4 different lace collections, and they have colors associated, but that doesn't mean you can't change out the colors for whatever top you might want to do. Mm-hmm. Last time I did the split seam applique on a skirt, and I was like fascinated by it, and I think I would do it on a skirt again.
This is one of Emily's shirts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. I think this would look so just darling on her as well.
So that was our split seam lace collection. Next up, we have Flurries and Bells quilting.
This one I am particularly excited for, and maybe it's just a little bit of vanity, but I did design these ones, so it's perfect for Christmas in July.
And they're so sweet without being like overly sweet. I think it's an instant classic.
On the long arm side and on the embroidery side as well, as we test out all of our designs before we release them to the public. I love this. This was a great collection to work on. Christmas is my favorite holiday. I love Christmas. I love anything with bells.
What I love, because I don't have a long arm at home, is that a lot of the designs that I fall in love with on the long arm side, you have kindly provided them on the embroidery side, so
yes.
I can quilt by embroidery machine. So it was Flurries and Bells quilting. Next up, we have Spruce by Sharon, Holland.
And I absolutely love this collection.
I know, I'm in love with it.
Yes, there's something about pomegranates that just scratch that itch.
We have roses as well.
Pretty.
Here's some cone flowers.
Very pretty.
And then we have our greenery. And then our whimsical bit.
I love mushrooms. Anything that has a mushroom on it, I will buy it, I'll make it, I'll put it in my home.
I totally would do that on a jean jacket.
What I've been wanting to do, I've been wanting to delve into in the hoop embroidery for a while now, but I would love to put this on like a block, a block, and like have a quilted kind of piece of where there's like the center blocks, have these embroidery on there, and I think that would be so pretty.
So it was Spruce by Sharon Holland. Next up we have Year-Round Trucks by Taylor Shannon. We have a couple of the trucks here. We have Halloween and Christmas and Easter with flowers. Right here is the Easter one with flowers, like a crate of flowers being delivered by the truck.
Yes, and I think that this is just a cute and fun idea because it's seasonal. It's something that you can switch out if you want to. But I also I love mushrooms, but I also love pumpkins. I think anything that's fall.
Well, I'm a summer baby.
Okay.
And I did the summer one. Here's a bit of an inspiration. And I did it on a placemat, and I actually used our Shimmer and Shine that we have, our heat transfer vinyl. And then that is maybe a surfboard, or in my world, that might be a kayak. Well, I did use our Heat to Go on top as a topper because you can see this is sort of like a knit.
Yes, very thick.
Very thick. And I didn't want all of the fibers to come down into it.
Yes, yeah.
So I did that. And I would say For this collection and for this the last collection, Spruce, you definitely want to pay attention to your stabilizers because both of the collections are quite dense.
Dense, yes.
So that's Year-Round Trucks by Taylor Shannon. Next up is Jolly Holly Applique. And this is our collaboration with AccuQuilt for this month, and I'm super excited about it. You don't actually have to have an AccuQuilt machine. You can do this as a traditional applique trim in place, which I like doing trim in place. If you want a pre-cut, you also could use Applique Fuse and Fix by OESD to trim your applique ahead of time. These are just so basic that I could really play with my stash Christmas fabric that I have a lot of.
I also love, that you're not limited to just using whatever color palette that we choose to do on our end, because personally, I'm not really a pastel Christmas person. I definitely love a more traditional red and green, those deep reds, especially when there's a lot of gold accents.
I was playing with King Star yesterday, and I did a lot of embroidery yesterday. Didn't have one break. So that was Jolly Holly Applique, our collaboration with AccuQuilt. Next up we have our Spree exclusive, which is our OESD badge for the month of July. And I have my jacket right here. So this month's badge is measure twice and cut once, and who hasn't been there?
Oh, it's so heartbreaking.
Oh, or even if you miscut stabilizer and you go to hoop and you're like, oh,
yes, and then you have to cut it, and then you have to save that piece. I'm like, well, I can use it again, but I don't know with what.
We're very much like that in that I'll stand there with the rotary cutter and the ruler, and I'm like, okay, and then I'll look at my pattern. Okay, and then I'll look at my pattern again.
And write down the measurement.
Right? Every time. Our Spree badge has been really, really fun. We have gotten some great feedback and people are really loving it. Which reminds me, I would love to see what people are doing with their badges over on The Perfect Stitch. That's our Facebook group. And we get lots of inspiration from our customers. We definitely want you to sign up. You answer a few questions and it's very easy to be a part of our group. Which also reminds me is you're probably wondering, Lisa, how do I get all of this? How do I get all of the designs that we talked about from Gingerbread Alphabet, Spruce, and of course the tiling scene, the Thomas Kinkade tiling scene. And that is that you're gonna sign up right here at OESD.com. There's a link right below. And you sign up there and you'll get everything we release in these videos right into your inbox on OESD.com, ready for you to stitch out on the first of the month. It's fabulous.
And then I also would like to do a little bit of a plug for the quilting side. So we also have quilting at OESD. So for all of our long arming that you saw a little earlier where we convert long arm designs into embroidery designs. If you have a long arm or you know a long armor or you use professional long arming services, go ahead and send them our way at quilting.oesd.com. Or if you're on the main OESD website, you can see in the top left-hand corner, there's a little button that will take you there as well if you don't want to type it in. But it is a pretty extensive library. We have our in-house artists, which is me, who do designs, as well as licensed artists, as well as the designers of Ruby Star Society, Tulip Pink. So we have a really, really broad collection. And the nice thing too is that a lot of our long arm designs are embroidery designs. So if you see something on the long arm side, it's possible that it's on the embroidery side too, or it will eventually come to the embroidery side as well.
It's one of my favorite things to see you with your head down, and then I see your hand and you are drawing, and I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to see what's next.
And we have a lot of exciting stuff coming up in the year, so be on the lookout.
Yay, that's very exciting. And you'll definitely want to join us by liking and subscribing here on our YouTube channel so that you get all of the OESD educational content right into your feed. Don't forget to join us over on the OESD Learning Center for all of our Project Plus classes and more. And then I think that is it.
I think so, yeah.
All that's left to say is happy stitching.